Yes, good afternoon, and welcome to Cannock Chase for the Joe Wiley 40th Birthday Challenge. Commentary, as ever, is from me, Zach Zipwire. Yes, today's event is just an exhibition event, so without further ado, let's go and meet the competitors. Let's start with the woman of the moment, Wire Swinger Wiley. There she goes. A newcomer to the event, the Cat. And representing Scotland, we have Bagshaw the Brave. Yes, and of course, the ever-popular Jungle Jody. And a winner here last year, of course, Mowgli Massey. 8-man Archer there, looking as streamlined as ever. And of course, Venturous Vicky. Tarzan Tom. And last, but by no means least, Rainforest Richard. Here we see the teams receiving their safety briefing before departure. Wire Swinger Wiley clipping in there for the first time, just making sure she's familiar with all the ropes and the ladders. And there she goes, the first zip wire, not a problem. Bit of bark up the backside there, but that's to be expected. And here's the team assembled at the first rope ladder. Wire Swinger Wiley there, Venturous Vicky, Tarzan Tom on the rope swing of doom. Look at that, that is outstanding technique. Strength of an ox, look at that. Absolutely amazing. Safely onto the platform. Next up on the swing of doom, Wire Swinger Wiley. A little bit slower than Tarzan Tom there. She's going to need to work on that through the summer if she's going to compete at the highest level. All that it requires now is a nice simple climb up to the sanctuary of the platform. There she goes. Next up on the swing of doom from the reverse angle camera is Mowgli Massey. There she goes, splat into the cargo net. That looked like quite a pounding. She'll feel that in the morning. Stage 2 now, and here's Bagshaw the Brave on the zip wire of almost certain death. In she comes now. Good technique, those legs are together. Splat! Look at that bark flying everywhere. But she's up and safe. Good technique. Let's have a look at that again in slow motion. As you can just see, she's coming in. The legs need to be raised slightly. Yes, bark flying everywhere there. Next up on the rope ladder, here he comes, 8-man Archer. With the new streamlined hairdo, you'll notice. Been working all through the winter in the wind tunnels just to get the perfect aerodynamics. Look at that technique. Look at the strength in those arms. Amazing. Wire Swinger Wiley there, making her way across to the cargo net of Kaza Dum. That normally sorts the men from the boys. 8-man Archer and the Cat there, having a little bit of joviality as the Cat makes her way across. Bagshaw the Brave heading over to join Wiley at the cargo net of Kaza Dum. And here's Wiley on the cargo net of Kaza Dum. Look at the height! That is absolutely terrifying. One slip there, and we're talking certain death. 8-man Archer. Looks a bit unsteady there. A little bit out of practice, maybe. Perhaps too many pints of the old Leffe during the winter months. He's going to have to work on that, I think. We'll skip along to stage 4 now. Jungle Jody on the footloops of Azkaban. Good technique. Look at those straight legs. And again, look at that height. She's way up in the trees. You don't want to make a mistake here. At the next stage is the terrifying zip wire of the stubborn skid mark. There's Wire Swinger Wiley. Good technique. Fearless. On the same exercise now, we've got Mowgli Massey from the reverse angle cam coming in nicely. Good technique, bit of a swing. Swinging around to have a look at the entry. Yes, good landing there. Would score well with the judges. 8-man Archer makes his way down to the bark pit. Good speed. Jungle Jody and the Cat there, looking very pensive. Bit of joviality there. We like to see that. 8-man Archer preparing at the bottom of the ladder. Tarzan Tom. Bagshaw the Brave and Vicky there. Jungle Jody. Bit of a hold up here at this stage. Rainforest Richard, not seen much of him so far. Hope to catch up with him later in the event. And here we have Venturous Vicky on stage 6, the Rings of Sauron. Good technique. Not sure the flared jeans are the ideal attire for this event, but she seems to be doing pretty well here. Reaching across. Yes. Nice timing. Competitors behind us here. 8-man Archer testing his gear, as is the cat there. Archer, Jungle Jody, waiting their turn. Wire Swinger Wiley on the Rings of Sauron. Look at that close-up. That just shows the strength in those legs. Look at the muscles in that arm there. Been working hard through the winter. But what's up? Oh, Wiley's got a foot caught in the loop. That just shows her inexperience at this event. If you're going to be Lord of the Rings, you cannot afford to let the foot slip through the loop. She can get away with it in a practice event like this, but in top competition, she will be heavily penalised there. Managed to ride herself. Looking a bit better now, but there's going to be some work done through the summer months with the coach just to sort this event out. Yeah, she's laughing now, but that must have been quite embarrassing. Jungle Jody. Yeah, she's enjoying herself here. Not quite sure what she's trying to do. Look at that wire. Look at that balance. Absolutely stunning. And that just shows the height we're working at here. You don't want to slip. Rainforest Richard and the cat. 8-man Archer in the background there, coming through. Mowgli Massey on the swings. Looking a bit tentative. She's a little bit out of practice. Stepping across tentatively, very nicely. Jungle Jody there. Is the cat on the Rings of Sauron. Looking quite good for a newcomer. Yes, taking her time, which is probably wise. Don't want to do what Wire Swinger Wiley did and get a foot caught. Stage 7, Wire Swinger Wiley in the turret of terror and general unpleasantness. Employing the knee technique, she's got through quite easily there. Coming towards the final stages now. This is Bagshore the Brave on the zip wire of the considerable bum muscle control necessity. There she goes. That's quite good technique. Legs. Yes, just a little bit of a hair adjustment there. You've got to look your best when you come in for landing on these zip wires. Turn round. I'm not going to make any comments on rear entry there. Wire Swinger Wiley, again the hair adjustment. You've got to look your best. Waving the hands are out there. Just try and get rid of the smell, I suspect. Mowgli Massey on the reverse angle cam. Very relaxed. Nice smile on the face there. She's coming in slowly. Checks the bum, still there. Here we go. Kabang! Bit of a hard landing there. She's got bark everywhere. Let's just have a look at that again in slow motion. Here she comes now. Bark flying in all directions. That looks like a really painful landing. Rainforest Richard, look at that technique. That is outstanding. And that concludes the event here at Cannock Chase. I hope that's whetted your appetite for the season ahead. From me, Zach Zipwire. Good night.